Welcome,
Welcome.
welcome, welcome
Welcome
to Empire
Empire
to Empire
Empire
to Empire
of Arts. Arts.
of Art.
Arts.
of Arts
of Arts.
to Empire of Arts.
Thank Empire of Arts.
Thank you so much, Empire of Arts. That's too kind.
Empire of Art 696. Welcome back, brother. Love you, TTU, baby. I actually had a chance to speak with Empire of Arts family, wife and kids. The whole family's amazing. I'm gonna let you guys know because Empire of Arts is like me, very humble, very modest, doesn't brag on himself too much. But that dude's a cool fucking dude. That's a cool fucking dude. Awesome family, cool fucking dude.
Oh, it's a cute VTuber. Oh my god.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
What's going on, everyone, and welcome to Empire of Arts live stream once again. Late night live stream. How's it going, everyone? And also, I would like to say happy birthday to Rich Mix Blog, my sister from Charles Angels. And for all Charles Angels, hello and welcome. And thank you so very much for continuously supporting our channel. Mama Maurice Monterde, Mama Nelia Riggs at TV USA, and also from the rest, Inde May. Thank you for supporting Empire of Arts. And from all of you that was watching right now on Empire of Arts, thank you so very much. And also, you guys can look up their channel. Their channel is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. And also, Ding Lilies, thank you so very much for supporting us as well. So, anyways, we have our video editor with us, Dark Angel Rose, in Discord.
Hello, everyone.
And there you go. That's you hear her. So our topic up tonight is another Chille De Castro getting arrested, and because he got arrested, he is now begging for fundraiser to get him bailed for this for him getting arrested and all that stuff. Wow, it's it's another craziness that was going on in this situation. Anyways, so with that being said, that out of the way, let's watch the video. Let's see how it goes. I heard it's like completely, I don't know. It's funny, for my opinion. Oh man, a man won't stop harassing police officers and getting pulled over all the time and telling everybody lies that he is a constitutional law scholar, but he's not. He is not a constitutional law scholar. He just learned it. He just learned everything from Google and YouTube. And he completely thinks that he is a constitutional law scholar. And you know what's funny? What's funny? He wants to be a governor of 6 different states. Six different states.
Well, now he's saying he wants to run at like 2028 to 2030.
Yeah,
he just
like
still hasn't picked the state.
like that would happen, right? It's never gonna happen. I'm sorry, that's never gonna happen. with him grifting and lying to people.
On the record.
Exactly. And also, he uses a lot of people. He used the name of a lot of people just to get a fundraiser. But these people that he used, they never get their money. It's all going to his pocket. It's all going to Mr. Delete Law's pocket. It's not going to these people's pocket. So, in short, he is a huge, what you say? He's a huge scammer. All right. So, anyways, with that out of the way, let's. Oh my goodness, my hand is moving everywhere. What the heck? Sorry, that was my model. Anyways, with that out of the way, I am wearing my Sally Jesse Raphael glass right here for Mr. Delete Laws. So with that out of the way, let's watch the video. Okay, here we go. Let's do this.
Welcome, everybody.
He haven't even started yet. He already dropped the microphone. The microphone is staying away from him. Holy crap.
Even that wants to run.
Yeah, it's like, no, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here, sir.
Everybody, to another rendition of Delete Laws. Let me know you guys can hear me okay. Give me a 5x5. I just got out of jail.
Give him a 5x5. Oh, I can hear you, okay.
I just got out of jail. I spent 12 hours in jail and a little more.
He just got out of the he just got out of the jail. He spent 12 hours in jail. Holy crap.
And my crime was filming police in a non-emergency situation where they had put crime tape up around a block around an intersection in Las Vegas.
Why?
Try to skirt around the issue of why the police tape was there.
Yeah.
It was a fatal car accident, Chille. Don't skirt around it.
Right. And why going in there? Why? I mean, if you want to film, what? Well, while I mean, you can film. Sorry, you can film it, but do not go across the line with that one because that is under investigation. Do not come close or do not pass that tape. That tape is there for a reason. You know, that's another thing. You always get arrested for obstruction because you're obstructing the police officer's investigation. Once again, Mr. Delete Balls.
And I approached the cops. I have the video. I'm going to show it to you now. And the simple fact is that these cops got their ego. They got their butthurt pigs. Everybody do me a favor, hit the like button. I might be a little bit out of it. I was just in the slammer for 12 hours. So it was a little bit freezing cold. It was so cold. I was freezing cold the whole time. So I'm going to show you guys the video. It's just processing right now. It'll just take 1 second. I'm doing a fundraiser now because I am going to sue those jackboot thug pigs.
Yeah, you were just wasting your money for this guy, for giving him a fundraiser to sue the police officer. He never wins. He never wins. Guess where is that money gonna go? Where's that money gonna go? That's gonna go to his pocket. That's for sure. Or he's gonna use that to pay his bail. He's gonna use it for bail money because he just got arrested, and you know that's a fine. He's gonna use that for that one.
100,000%. If you guys will use the pay apps, if I could try to collect $5 or $10 from every person to get out of jail, it cost me about $1,000. And I had a choice to either pay the $1,000 or wait for the judge to decide whether or not I'd get out on my own recognizance. Sorry, I'm not. I'm obviously a little bit disheveled. I apologize. I did not respect their authority at all. And what I will do now is I'll sue them. I'm sued them for $5 million, and now I'm going to.
Well, excuse me. I'm sorry. Well, it says is right. You said it right there. You said you did not respect their authority or anything like that, and then you want to sue them. What kind of a?
Wait, Chille not respect authority? What did I say?
Yeah, that's he said that's what he said. This is the reason why he got arrested. And then he is apologizing. I'm like, wow, dude, yo, and then you gonna raise money to sue them? I mean,
mind you, he's already suing them for $5 million from the last arrest.
he
where
will
he put himself in that position.
he will never win.
I'll never learn.
Yeah, and
He put
never
himself in
learn.
that position again to
The-
sue them for another $5 million he's gonna lose.
Exactly. And look. Okay. Like he wants to sue them and or anything like that. Look, dude, the cops in there in that situation, they were always in the rights. They don't want you to be in that situation because it's for your own safety. It's not just for your own safety, it's everybody's safety. What if there is something bad that was gonna happen in that situation? What if there's like how am I gonna cover it? What if there's like what do you call this? Pew pew that was gonna happen in there. I would say pew pew. There you go. Pew pew. What if there's a pew pew that will happen in there? If you guys know what I'm saying, because I cannot say that in here. Apparently I can't say that word. So what if there's that situation that happens in here? If you guys know what I'm talking about. And guess what? He is gonna get unalive in there. And who's gonna get blamed for it? Who's gonna get who's gonna get blamed for it?
The officers for letting him pass.
Exactly.
Then he's already said he doesn't care if he gets shot, just as long as he's the first one to film it. Sorry.
Yeah, he doesn't care if he got pew pew in there and got unalive. He doesn't care actually. I would say pew pew. There you go.
Or pop, that works too.
Yeah, or pop. If he got pops in there you go. Yeah, he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He just doesn't care if he got unalive in there.
Which doesn't make any sense, because if he's really adamant about doing this for the rest of his life, as he says, you wouldn't want anything to happen to yourself. Otherwise, that would stop your agenda from going forward.
Exactly. Oh man, okay, I have to. Okay, there you go. So it'll turn up the volume real quick. I am so sorry. Okay, all right. Well, let's continue the video.
Sue them for $5 million more to try to teach them a lesson that you cannot arrest people who are journalists. And as you guys know, as I always teach you guys, when you involve yourself with cops, the first thing you do is you invoke your First Amendment right to be press. So that's exactly what I did.
But you are not a press. You are not oppressed, Chili. You're not. You're just a normal YouTuber that was called to be a blogger. You are not oppressed. But here's the thing, they continuously fake that thing as well. They use, or they printed out, they created ID that says press, but they're not actually oppressed. Especially him, he is not oppressed. You're just a blogger, man. You're a vlogger. You're not a constitutional law scholar. You're nothing but a lol cow.
Nor does he have any qualifications or credentials to go with being press.
Exactly. That's why. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He is just a blogger. That's what it is. He's just a blogger. You're not a press. You are allowed to film, but you're not allowed to come over where the police are doing the investigation. You're not allowed to go close to that thing. You can film, but you have to be farther away from the police officer, not super close.
But also, I want to know where he thinks. Oh, dang it! Now I lost my train of thought. But I want to know where he thinks that he can push being press without having those credentials, and also why he thinks press cannot be arrested. If they overstep their boundaries, yes, they can.
Yes, yeah, they can. And those press are an actual reporter. They're not coming over there and just grab a police officer or interrupt the police officer and tell them to, in fact, you know what, it was the police officer who orders to have a press with them while they were doing that. Did you see that? Sometimes they do. Sometimes they made them wear a what you call this, they made them wear a bulletproof vest to get them safe at the same time, because I've seen that happen. What happened?
Yep, to keep them protected.
Exactly. And they actually have a real license for being a press. Not not pretending to be a press. They are real license to be a press. That's what it is. But
They have the real badge, something Chile will never have.
yeah, yeah, and you have to be graduate. Actually graduate. Actually what you call this? Uh educated, you know? They were actually work hard and study how to become a
And
real
work for an
press.
actual station.
Yeah, and you're not just gonna get the ID just like that, just in one click, or just pay it. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to take the test, or not just the test, you have to graduate with it. You have you have to actually study how to become a press. And that, like what he's doing, like I said, he is a blogger. He is Chili is a blogger and a lol cow. For my, he's a lol cow and a nuisance.
Yeah.
Exactly. He agreed
You don't
with
have
me.
a
He said,
choice.
"Yep."
When you get wrongfully arrested, you have to sue them. That's the only way we can hold them accountable. Yeah, I am doing. Thanks, JT. I appreciate your support, man. I just know this. Here's just what it's going to cost. It costs $1,000 to get out. It costs $402 to file the federal civil rights lawsuit. The attorney will cost about $2,500. So that's just where I'm at, in just pure dollars that have to go out the door. And then today was Press with Ranker. Press with Ranker has something going on up in Michigan today that I was really concerned about him. And so let me see if this video is done processing and we can watch the whole video. I uploaded it as quick as I could when I got back here. I think that it might be ready to go and we can watch it. Yeah. Okay, it's ready to go. So ladies and gentlemen, this I know I did a fundraiser last week. I'm sorry, but I have no choice. I'll continue. And just so you guys know, as I run for governor, I'll continue to do fundraisers. I'll never stop asking you guys to donate money. It will.
You are
I'll never stop
yeah,
begging.
yep. He never stopped e-begging. Plus, you're never gonna be a governor. Never, ever. You're not gonna be a governor. Maybe a governor of lying.
In his own mind.
Or yeah, maybe you will win as a governor for a scammer. A governor of a lol cow.
Won't ever stop. I will ask you from now until the time I'm dead, because I'm not going to do anything else with my life except for what I'm doing now.
And you heard it.
I'm going to
Folks,
continue.
he's never doing anything with his life.
Exactly. Now he slipped out that word.
To fund lawyers and activists all over the country. I'm going to continue to press and run for governor, of which I will take no special interest money. So I will crowdfund my run for governorship, and I will win. This is, it's right.
No, you're not. You're never gonna win. You never gonna win, Mr. Chille. Delete balls.
Right there. If you guys want to donate it all,
No, this just shows that it's all in his head. The I'm going to need to win now.
I'll use the pay apps if you would please. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle. If you use Zelle, you can, that'd be great. But thanks. I appreciate your support. If you can, you can. And if you can't, I totally understand. You know, last week we did a huge fundraiser and we helped Craig Hendry in Indiana. So let me show you guys the arrest video, and you'll see that I did indeed invoke my First Amendment right to be press. Let's watch this. I'll try not to interrupt it too much. I was heading to the gym and I saw something down here open up for me, and Shanta, I just wanted to begin filming here as quickly as possible. I want you to notice something going on. There's no danger on the scene. There's no car accident. There's nobody injured. South Carolina versus Edwards.
Well, you don't know that. You don't know
They're
all of that.
investigating it.
Yeah, they were investigating. Man, you don't know what's going on in there. You have no idea what's going on in there, and do not assume anything.
1963.
And they were making sure if there's something danger that can happen. You never know.
Clearly states that if there's no danger to the public and you are filming or protesting police, if you're involved in a First Amendment protected activity, or if you're actively protesting police, then they have to give you ample time to leave. That's the 1963 case of South Carolina versus Edwards.
And here's the thing, you don't know what started this. If it was a police chase, if it was, how do you put it? As you put it, a pew out. You don't know what this accident was a fatality of. It may not have been just between cars.
No.
So it's going to take them a while to investigate it.
Chille, you don't need to be there. They don't need you there. Like, he comes over here and harass the police officers. No wonder why you're getting arrested all the time.
Yeah, they're in the middle of an important investigation. They don't need you harassing them. they have sectioned off here, it had to have been something really bad.
All right.
And you all know that if there's a yellow tape surrounded by it, you're not supposed to be going close to that yellow tape. In they may, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate. I mean, yeah. If there's a yellow tape that was there, that means you're not allowed to go inside of that yellow tape, or inside of that situation. You cannot go inside of it. It's under investigation. And if you do come over and interrupt what they were doing, you'll get arrested for obstruction.
Now, I'm well aware of the law, and there is no danger on the scene. There's nobody
You don't know that, Chili. You don't know that. You don't know if there's dangerous thing that can happen in there. So don't assume.
around. You know what's going on? You see, any accident's been cleared away, meaning that I have a right to be there as a member of the press. They put up crime tape. Now, I don't plan on going around that crime tape. However, what happens is you'll see the police officer instructs me to do what I do here. Now I go on the other side of the crime tape again, so I stay
And yet he did not. Wow, Chili. Wow.
outside the crime
Not
tape.
supposed to be going under it at all.
No, you're not supposed to. And he goes in. He goes in anyway.
And I'm going to walk down as close as I can to see what I can see with my camera.
Hey, once you pass this brick wall, just cut through the parking lot.
Okay. Okay. Did you guys hear that? I had not planned on going under that crime tape at all, but the officer told me once I passed the brick wall, cut through the parking lot.
Lies. He told you go around the big brick wall. He did not tell you to go underneath the police tape. Chili, that's about waist high, and I'm tiny. I could have went over that brick wall without going underneath that police tape.
Hey, once you pass this brick wall, just cut through the parking lot. Thank you.
He told me what.
Past the brick wall. Don't go under the tape.
He's gonna go there anyways.
Well, he even admitted I went underneath the tape. He
Yeah.
shouldn't have done that. That wall to him is probably waist high. I'm taller than him. I would not have had a problem going over that wall or look at the wall. Follow it around the other direction where you're away from the police tape.
He's not supposed to be there, honestly. He
No,
was.
he's not.
He wasn't supposed to be there, and he's stubborn, but we'll go over there.
What to do? I followed his instructions.
He did not follow his instructions. He said go over the brick wall.
Now I go back on the other side of the crime tape.
Oh, oh man, what a stubborn butt.
Again, I want you to notice I'm following the law. I don't know that there's other crime tape to my hard right that I can't see. I go around the brick wall. I go back around the other side of the crime tape. Now, to me, right here, I'm clear. The intersection's blocked off. I can't get to the intersection where the damage has been done or the car accident happened. So to me now at this point, I'm just filming cops. That's all I'm doing from here on out.
It's like typical Chille, filming cops all the time to harass the police officer, even though the police officer is doing their job, because they have a life, they have a job. Unlike you, Chille, you don't have a job. That's all you do all the time. You just harass the police officers.
Does it not appear as though I am now outside of the crime tape? It does.
But you had already went inside of it, where they're investigating what happened.
Man. Like, obviously, you can see here why he got arrested. You can tell why he got arrested in here.
Hello, sir.
Hellos for suckers.
I don't exchange niceties with police. They're not my friend, and I know that.
Hellos for suckers.
They don't have to be your friend. They're not your friend, man. They're not.
Notice. Notice that I'm outside the crime tape. These are cops in a parking lot. I can now stand wherever I want. These guys can't tell me where to go, where to stand. I'm clear. I went inside and outside the crime tape twice. You guys saw me do it. I followed the instructions of the police officer, of the copper, who told me to go on the other side of the brick and then cut through the parking lot. I'm cutting through the parking lot. And now at this point, it's just what I do. I film cops. I interact with cops. If they don't give me a directive, I'm not going to be mean. If they tell me what to do, I turn very mean and hostile.
Sir, can we help you? You could just do your job, mind your own business. That's what you could do. Excuse me? I told you. I'd say it again.
Nasty right there. All he did was ask if he could help you.
It's like, okay.
You lied.
Yeah, it's like the normal human being. It's the normal human being. If somebody was staring at you, what answer are you gonna say? Like, of course you're gonna ask, like, do you need help? Excuse me? Why are you staring at me? Do you need anything? Is there something that I can help you with? It's the normal human being answer. I mean, question.
I mean, even for an officer, when you're, poking around where they're investigating and they want to know if they can help you.
Exactly.
Maybe you're a friend or family member and want to know what's going on. Who knows? But he was very polite. Chille came in hot.
Yeah. Like you can tell here who is the tyrant. It's not the police officer.
He was being rude.
It's the one that was being rude, aka Chille. He's the tyrant in here.
Again, you could mind your own business. I'm doing my job. I appreciate your time. I'm filming cop. If I was you,
They were just asking you a question, and you're being rude to them. Mind your own business? Seriously?
I'd just shut your mouth so I don't put you in your place. That's what I'd do if I was you. I'd shut up. If I was you. Unless you want to look like an idiot on YouTube.
close to the road, so let's push this out a little bit further.
Yeah.
So then he says, let's push the crime tape out a little bit further, meaning that I'm still not in violation of being on the wrong side of the crime tape. I'm perfectly within my boundaries to stand anywhere I want in a public space.
Yeah, but if there's an investigation that was going on in there, that is not a public for everybody. That becomes private area because they want to investigate what's going on and they don't want you there. They don't want any citizens to be in there. It's for their own safety. It's for everybody's safety. Like I said, what if there is a pew pew that was happening in there? What if there's there's a lot of stuff that can happen in there. Okay, what if this person or this say criminal try to come close to you and use you as their hostage? That can happen, you know. You never know. You never know. You never know. And if there's something happens to you, you know, I feel sorry for the cops if something happened for you because they are gonna get blamed for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay if you videoing, but video over there. Don't tell me where to stand. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I'm suing you guys for $5 million. I'll sue you for $5 million more. You don't have a right to tell me what to do.
And that's why I'm doing this crowdfund right now. As soon as I raise the money to sue these jackboot thug pigs, I'm going to sue them again. You do not get to tell me where I stand. I get to stand wherever I want. That's the law.
Shut your piggish mouth. And don't approach me. Shut your mouth.
Sir, do you see the crime
Shut
scene
your
tape
mouth
over there?
and shut your mouth.
You see the
I'm your
tape?
boss.
You see the
You
tape over there?
understand that? Shut your mouth. I'm walking down the street. Mind your own
Right.
business. I'm just standing here. If you hadn't approached me, don't come behind me, piggy. Okay. If you hadn't approached me, I don't give a damn what you are. You're not a sergeant. Shut your mouth. I'm here doing my job. I'm a member of the press. I invoke my First Amendment right. Okay. Now, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right, so don't ask me another question.
There it is. I've invoked my first. I've invoked my fifth. At this point, I have a right to film what's of the public interest outside of the crime tape. Now I can whip these guys with my tongue all I want. I do not have to listen to a single command or order that they say. That's just not how it works. I'm a free American. And as you know from your trifold, if we're going to have a free and robust society, then you should be able to use the word.
Take 3 steps back, gentlemen. I'm not your suspect. Take I'm here doing okay. If you hadn't approached me, I don't give a damn what you are. You're not a sergeant. Shut your mouth. I'm here doing my job.
How can he say he's no sergeant? He doesn't know what his title is. And he clearly identified himself as the sergeant on the scene.
Oh man, Chille.
I'm a member of the press. I invoke my First Amendment right. Okay. Now, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right, so don't ask me another question. Take 3 steps back, gentlemen. I'm not your suspect. Take 3 steps back from me.
It works, but okay.
So there's crime scene.
Take
over
3
there,
steps
and
back
you're
from
standing
me.
in a crime scene now,
I'm
so you
walking
need to
down the
leave.
street. I can walk
Okay.
anywhere I want. There's not crime
This is
scene
the
right
crime
here.
scene.
The crime tape would be over here then, wouldn't it, dunce cap?
Sir,
I get you didn't graduate from high
there's
school,
crime
did you?
scene tape right there, okay?
We're just asking you. I don't give a rat's ass what you say. Do you understand that?
Sir,
I don't
you
care
don't have
what
to
you
make
say.
this
I'm not
difficult,
breaking any laws. Make it difficult. If
You've been breaking the law. While doing this, it's already breaking the law. Chille. Chille. Hello. Hello. This is breaking the law already.
you'd mind your own damn business, we wouldn't be talking right now. If you hadn't opened your mouth, I wouldn't be talking to you.
Am I wrong here?
Yes. You are wrong here.
You are hindering the investigation. Obstruction.
Exactly. He's not your savior, everyone. He is not your savior.
He is a bully.
Yes, exactly. He's nothing but a nuisance.
Am I wrong? I mean, whoever thinks I'm wrong, tell me now. I'm outside the crime tape. I followed the officer's directive when he told.
Saying that is when you go to his chat and tell him he's wrong, you're banned.
Exactly. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen if you join to his chat. But you know, you can easily tell that he was wrong in here. You were not supposed to be in there, honestly. What? Who would do that? Who would come over to the police officer's investigation?
A person who enjoys starting trouble.
Exactly.
And who has such a little fragile ego that he needs to bully others, especially ones in a place of authority, to make himself feel like a man.
Yeah, and if you want to change, the law, if you want to fight about your own whatever your imagination law is, go to the main office, not the police officers. They were just a law enforcement. You cannot argue with them what they were doing.
You cannot change the law by harassing somebody doing their job. You cannot change the laws on especially a federal level, like he keeps saying he wants to do, from being governor.
Told me go beyond the brick wall and cut through the parking lot. That's exactly what I did. Then when I saw the coppers in the parking lot and the intersection was taped off so you couldn't go in the intersection, the coppers then said, we're too close to the street. Let's push this crime scene back, meaning that they would have to move the crime tape for me to be infringing on it, which they did not do. At this point, they start telling me what to do. If you tell me what to do, a free American, I will start to lambaste you. And if I tell you what to do, a free American, then I expect you to start to lambaste, to start to really use your words, use your law, use what you know, use your trifold, use the Fifth Amendment cop card.
Yeah, that cop card and trifold, that doesn't make any a lick of sense at all.
They're completely useless.
They cannot remove that crime scene tape if they were not done investigating it. They were still investigating it, you freaking brainless Mr. Dunce guy. I don't know if dunce is a bad word, but is it?
No.
Okay. Alright. Well.
And at least everybody outside Chille uses it correctly.
Freaking lol cow.
Have I done anything wrong?
Yes.
You went under the police tape in a crime investigation, and you're hindering the investigation with obstruction. Yes, you did wrong.
You did a lot wrong. Rose was right.
Is there anything that I've done wrong? Can anybody point out where I've done something wrong here?
Oh, I wish
I just
somebody.
pointed out too.
Yeah. I can too. I can point it out as well. I wish somebody in that chat would tell that you did something wrong in there. First of all, if you've seen a crime scene tape that was all over in that place, you're not supposed to be coming close or go inside of that crime scene tape. You're not supposed to be there. Honestly, you're not supposed to be there. If you want to film, just make sure you were outside of that crime scene tape. Crime scene tape.
You're saying
Sorry.
that right.
Yeah. You were supposed to be farther away from that one. If you were real press, I mean, a press actually have a permission. A real press, the cops will actually ask that real press will come over and give them permission because they were licensed to do it. And you, as a blogger, you don't have a license to do that. You're just a blogger, man. You're a blogger, a YouTuber blogger.
Now, I'm not polite to cops when they give me directives. I don't have to be. That's part of the First Amendment. I could tell you to go yourself, go pound sand, go kiss your sister. I could say anything I want. At this point, I have done nothing wrong.
Man.
Just because you say you did nothing wrong doesn't mean you actually did anything wrong.
Yeah. He actually
You should say didn't do anything because he did several. And harassing these poor officers while they're trying to figure out what happened. You're hindering the investigation and making it take longer.
And I've stayed within the boundaries of the law. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. David said you are provoking them 100%.
You are provoking them to arrest
That wasn't
you.
a compliment, Chille.
Yeah, that wasn't a compliment. You are provoking them to arrest you at this point. Because, like, obviously, we can tell that you have broken the law already. You have been broken the law.
You, David, are allowed to say little comments to me and provoke me. Now, if we're on the street and it's free, then I can't do anything to you. It doesn't matter if I'm tougher than you or stronger than you or bigger than you. It doesn't matter what's going on. If we're on the street and you say to me, I'm going to film you, Chille, I can't stop you. All right.
Really? Is that why you cried like a little child when that happened to you?
Right? Trust me, if you film Chille for what he's doing, it's a whole different story.
He gets
It's a
all
whole
roid
different
rage
story.
at you and tries to attack you.
And guys, it's not okay to film somebody. You can film the sidewalk or anything like that or whatever you want to film, but you cannot film a person when the person
Especially not when you're walking around in their face and being a jerk.
Exactly. I mean, I've seen a bunch of like travel channel that was filming a lot of stuff, and the people just walk into it and all that stuff. I don't see any problem about it.
And if the person literally says to you, I don't want to be filmed, you have to stop filming them.
Exactly.
If you guys would please hit your PayPal, your Zelle, your Cash App. I'm only asking for $5 or $10 from every person if I can. I got to raise about $5,000 because I got to cover bail. I got to cover the $402 lawsuit and about $2,500 for the lawyer because, as you guys know, I found out now going pro per across the country in multiple states with multiple people that when you go pro per, the federal judges screw you over. So from now on in federal court and criminal court, and I'll have more criminal cases. This won't be the last one. I'm going to hire lawyers from now on to make sure that I protect myself and protect my interests.
Cap,
Sir.
I get you didn't graduate from the crime
This is
scene
the
right
crime
here.
scene.
The crime tape would be over here then, wouldn't it, dunce cap? I
Sir,
get you didn't graduate from high
there's
school,
crime
did you?
scene tape right there, okay?
We're just asking you. I don't give a rat's ass what you say. Do you understand that?
Sir,
I don't
you
care
have
what
to
you
make
say.
it
I'm not
difficult,
breaking any laws. Make it difficult. If you'd
We're-
mind your own damn business, we wouldn't be talking right now. If you hadn't opened your mouth, I wouldn't be talking to you.
I'm
just filming this.
You're okay to film.
I'm a member of
I'm
the
just
press. I
asking
told
to
you
film
I
over there.
invoke.
See what I mean? Look at that. The cops are telling him it's okay. He's okay to film. But there is a limit right there. You're not allowed to come. The cops is telling him instruction. And he's been arguing with the police officer. Like what it is like I said, it's bullying. It's bullying. The cops is doing their job, and what he doesn't have a job. He's jealous because these cops have a life. Him, he doesn't.
My Fifth Amendment right.
You have
a
your
right.
He wants to do absolutely nothing with his life.
No. He just wanted to stay at his house or whatever. I don't think he have a house. He just wanted to stay filming and think that, this is a job for him.
He doesn't.
Right to ask me questions.
You have your.
I got the First Amendment. What are the first 5 big freedoms of the
Where are
First
your press
Amendment?
You have your press
I'm a
documents, sir.
constitutional law scholar, you dunce cap. What's it like to be so stupid? I wonder what that's like.
Right there,
What's it like to be a moron?
No,
What's it like to not know our rights? Correct him.
No. I was instructed to go around the brick wall. Then I walked back under the crime scene tape. These jackboot thug pigs already said, let's pull the scene back further, meaning that I am now, by inference, understanding that I'm outside of the crime tape.
Hey, correct him, sir. Correct this man. Explain to him that he doesn't have a right. Don't put your hands on me.
You've already walked across the road.
He started grabbing me.
Grab me? Are you gonna run over and grab me? Are you gonna run over?
Sir,
I'm walking down the street, gentlemen. I have a right to film this.
Keep
You
walking.
understand that?
I understand.
I have a right to
I'm
film
asking
this.
you to
If you
film
touch
over
me,
there.
I will sue you.
Right, but you don't have the right to ask me to film over there, you jackboot thug pig. I'm free. You're not some protected class where I can't stand next to you and film you. I'm outside of the crime tape.
Every time.
Already, sir.
I was walking down the street. I have a right to do so.
Okay, but we are telling you that you need to
Your cop
continue
told me to
walking.
walk over here. I have it on video.
Okay, and I understand that.
You're confronting me when
He don't listen to instruction. He literally don't. He just gonna be arguing with a police officer all the time. All the freaking time. He's going to be arguing with the police officers, that telling the police officers that he's always in the right. He is never in the right in here. No matter how many times you flip this video or whatever, he's still in the wrong in this video.
you should be working on your job. Why don't you shut your mouth and step away from me? I'm just filming.
Let me talk to you, all right?
Who's the commanding officer?
I am.
Okay, then step back from me and leave me alone. I'll stop talking to you and I'll keep walking that way.
Keep walking.
Then go that way. Get out of my face.
No, I will stand right here. You can keep walking.
You're not my boss, bro. I'm yours. You understand that? I make the rules.
I gave you a lawful.
And here we go again. I'm your boss. Here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go.
You're not their boss, Chille.
They don't work for you, Chille. You don't have a job, Mr. Chille. You don't have a job.
I'm your
you need
boss.
to keep walking.
I
if
am
you
walking.
Do not, then you will
I'm
be
kidding.
arrested
What's
for
your name?
obstruction.
What's your name and badge
I'm
number?
Sergeant Hutchinson.
Okay, what's your name and badge number?
17149.
What's your name and badge number? Okay, what's your name and badge number? All right.
Okay, you see those badge numbers right there? Name and badge numbers? Each and every one of you jackboot thug pigs will be listed in a federal civil rights lawsuit for infringing my First Amendment right, for wrongfully detaining me and wrongfully arresting me. I spent 12 hours in a freezing cold frickin' dungeon. Freeze.
You deserve it. You deserve it. You deserve to say, in fact, that's not enough. That's not, 12 hours is not enough for you to get into a jail. Gotta mind you, you are also got caught driving while streaming, not paying attention for your freaking when you were driving. You were paying attention on your stream at the same time while you were driving. It's unsafe, Chille, and also you were not following the speed limit. And I don't know if I'm allowed to say what he said. I don't want to repeat it anymore, but all you have to do is just watch my short video that he said something wrong. That's it. That's it. And that's the reason why he don't need to be a governor.
He doesn't get it, he'll never get it.
Freezing cold. They took away my hoodie. I was freezing. You have no idea how cold I was. It was awful. Listen to their names again. All four of them, plus the supervisor, will be listed in a federal civil rights lawsuit.
If you do not, then you will
I'm
be
kidding.
arrested
What's
for
your name?
obstruction.
What's your name and badge
I'm
number?
Sergeant Hutchinson.
Okay, what's your name and badge number?
17149.
What's your name and badge number? Okay, what's your name and badge number? All right. If you would just do your job, if you would just do your, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did not. I have it on video.
I'm asking you to continue walking.
It's recorded. It's recorded. I'm not going that way. I'm going that way.
You can't. That's the thing.
Okay, what is the crime scene about?
This is a fatal car accident.
Okay, so am I in any way near the fatal car accident?
You are.
Or are you just
on the
being a
wrong side.
dominating
No.
pig to me?
South Carolina versus Edwards, 1963. If I'm in danger or causing a public danger, then there's time, place, and manner restrictions to being the press. However, it's clearly identified in the video time, place, and manner would not be an occurrence here because there is no danger. I'm causing no public danger. No public persons is in danger. South Carolina versus Edwards, 1963.
He got it wrong again. He got it wrong again. Oh, man.
His new sucker should be always getting it wrong.
Oh, man. This man.
Okay, so am I in any way near the fatal car accident?
No, I'm not. It's cleaned up already.
Or are you just being a dominating pig to me?
Yes, yes, he's being a dominating pig.
There's no reason.
The cars are cleaned up doesn't mean they're not mapping out what happened. They're filming that roadway so that they can map out exactly how that accident happened. And it all depends on what that accident was. If they're saying it's a crime scene, then it was something serious. They have to map it out to figure out what car was coming from what direction.
There's no reason to try to detain me or arrest me. I've done nothing.
Yes, you have.
wrong. I haven't been disrespectful. There's no
Yes, you have. You started telling me what to do. You're not my daddy.
victim. There's no crime here. You're just being a dominating pig. Leave me.
Some daddy issues.
They don't have to be. Man.
Me alone.
I have not been
All I'm
disrespectful.
doing is filming. All I was doing is filming the bikes, man. That's all I was
And all
doing.
I asked you was
And who is disrespectful here? You guys can tell who it is. He's being Mr. Chille here. Mr. Chillito here is the one who's being disrespectful to the police officer.
what you were doing.
And it's none of
Officer asked was, "Can I help you?" politely.
Exactly.
He's the one that came in with the attitude.
And he already freaking start his mouth right into the police officer. And the police officer was calm. Look at that. Like, look how mad Chille is. Look how mad he is. The police officer is not even mad at him. The police officer was telling him what he's supposed to do. He can film. The police officer is telling him that he can film. Yes, you can film. Okay? They let you film. But do not... Oh, man. This guy... I don't even know where... I don't even know how to start with. Like, honestly, like, this guy, Mr. Chillito here, is nothing but brainless Mr. whatever he is. But, yeah, oh, man.
Do your business. Do your job. You don't have to answer to you. You're not my daddy. No, I have the officer over there on video told me to walk this way. Go ahead and arrest me and find out how quick I sue your ass.
I will sue them tomorrow. Tomorrow, the lawsuit will be written and the lawsuit will be filed this week.
Sir, just do it.
Yeah, and guess what? You will never win. You will never win that lawsuit.
I have to walk the other way. So I'm
The ever receipt of stacking losses.
going to be walking over here. Don't tell me what to do.
Please go that way.
Don't tell me what to do.
Then let's just
You're
start
not my boss.
I'm giving you a lawful order. Let's start walking now.
So then I comply anyway, even though it's not a lawful order. And as I start to walk, they begin to escort me and put their hands on me. And as I'm walking, they begin to try to walk faster and push me harder.
Let's go. We're going this
Are
way.
you going to put your hands on me now? Leave me the fuck
Let's go.
alone.
Listen, sir, we're this way.
Well, don't touch me, dude.
Okay, that ruins it. He already said the bad words right there. He already did say it.
And I find myself stumbling trying to avoid it when dealing with him.
I'm just
Dude, I'm just standing here.
escorting you
I'm
to
just
where you
standing.
need to go.
Are you guys going to surround me? Leave me alone.
I am escorting you to where
There's no
you need
reason
to
to
go.
do this. I'm not trying to fight anybody. There's no victim here. There's no crime. You're just trying to dominate another person. Just leave me alone. Okay, I can leave, but you don't have to walk up on me.
Let's go. You haven't
So
left
what's
yet.
the emergency? Is there an
Because
emergency?
What I'm quoting here is South Carolina versus Edwards. I'm pointing out that there's no emergency here for the federal civil rights lawsuit if they decide to put their hands on me or wrongfully arrest me.
Everybody's dead, sir. Is that enough emergency
Well,
for
where
you?
are they at?
Let's go.
Where are they at? Where
Exactly.
They at? Are they right here?
There's no danger to the public.
Let's go, sir.
Am I causing any problems?
Oh, now I'm walking along, leaving.
The only thing you're
Come
doing
on.
is losing
Let's
your
go, sir.
cool, acting like an idiot.
Respecting the person that died and stopping their family from getting answers because you want to bully somebody.
Exactly.
The crime scene was
You're
right here.
acting like
Let's
a
go.
dunce cat.
Let's go, sir.
You're on camera
Crime scene
acting
was
like
right
a
here, sir. Let's
moron,
go.
bro.
Come on, sir.
No, look at this. I got 1, 2, 3.
Now that man starts to push me, literally put his chest into me and push me with his hands.
For what? What good's it doing? What good's it doing?
Short, he probably bumped into you.
You don't need to escort me. Go back to where you're going.
Now we're 20 feet away from the road where the crime tape was.
I'm walking right now.
On the road. There's a crime tape right there.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, now you're
See it, Chille.
threatening me with violence. Now this guy's threatening me with violence.
Let's go, sir.
I am walking.
Now they're pushing me. Look at their hands all over me. Look at that. Look at that.
You're
I'm
right.
walking.
We're escorting you.
And now they're
Don't
pushing
fucking
faster.
touch me, boys. Don't. What are you?
This is so epic. Oh man. Because he is now resisting. Now he's getting arrested. And then he's like, for what? We already know what you did. You already break the law, of course. Of course you get arrested. Shield Rabs, thank you. Welcome to Empire of Arts. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in.
Don't pull away. We're not going to hurt you. Don't pull away. We look for you. You have 30 fucking warnings. You have to double. You have to double call them. Wait. You got your hands. Your hands are open. Look, come here. Look at my thumb. Put my hands okay. That's all right. I'm not going to hurt you. That's against our policy. Look at my thumb. It's broken. All right, you're putting 2 handcuffs on you. And why are you cuffing me at all? I'm bleeding.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's what happened. That's what
Did
happened.
you just say he had a broken wrist?
Yeah.
There's no brace. There's no cast. What do you mean you have a broken wrist? Your wrist has been fine this whole time. It must be like that high knee pressure only pops up when getting arrested.
No reason to tackle me and put your hands on me. We did not tackle you. Okay.
And this is,
yes, sir, we'll grab
guys,
them.
this is the I think this is 3rd time, or let's say 3rd or 4th or 6th or whatever, how many times he got arrested. And he still haven't learned his lessons yet, and he still wanted to fight it, even though he knows that he is losing and he is not gonna win to this thing, and he still wanted to be a governor with a record and with warrant of arrest. You wanted to be a governor? You're not gonna be a governor. Never, ever gonna be a governor.
So now here's the really crazy part that happens here. I want to show you something. What happened was when they knocked the phones out of my hand, you see the square on the upper left-hand side over here where it says the conversation after the arrest. When they knocked the phones out of my hand, they turned the phones off. But then when the jackboot thug pig puts my phones together in his hand, he hits the record button again. And so now we get to hear I mean, right. So, I mean, even detractors, even people who dislike me, and there's some people, you can't say that I broke the law.
What?
I said there's a lot of people, be honest.
Yeah, exactly. There's a lot of people, be honest.
Pretty much all of TikTok hates you. Instagram.
Everybody.
Probably quite a few other platforms.
Everybody. Yeah, everybody. He got banned from all of that platform.
Stayed outside the crime tape. I followed where the officer told me to go. Then I was in the parking lot. They said, oh, we should move the tape back from the street because that's the crime scene, inferring that I'm outside of the police tape. Then when they said leave, even though it was an unlawful order, I started to meander over. South Carolina versus Edwards. They have to give you ample time to leave if there's no public danger and you're not a danger to the public, which both of those things are true. So now we're going to listen to the conversation that I had after those coppers put me in torture cuffs. Listen to what these coppers say. Listen to the rhetoric that these guys get going. So listen, this is a fundraiser. You guys know I just bailed out about $1,000. It's $402 to sue them. It's got about $2,500 for the lawyer for the first round for the federal civil rights lawsuit. And I'm going to sue 5 pigs, not just those 4 pigs, the supervisor pig. He also then watched the video. I played it back for him. I find it really, really ironic that they recorded the conversation afterwards.
What's wrong? Not in the back yet. No. Oh, you said not in the back yet? No.
So they were going to put me in the back of the car, and the cop said, don't put him in the back yet, because the supervisor, I think his name was Mary, he knew that it was an unlawful arrest. However, once the butthurt pigs came around and started saying, no, he was being mean to us, then he decides that he's going to arrest me. And you can listen to
the car.
I just want to go home. If you don't want me to sue you, fine. But I do sue you guys. You know who I am.
No, I don't know who you are. But
I'm delete laws. I sue you guys all the time. Okay. I sue you twice now. I sue you third lawsuit.
Thanks, John, for the super chat.
Film the cops. And the cops told me to lock up on video.
But with my understanding of it, and I haven't heard everything, you can't film inside a crime scene. You got to be outside the crime scene.
Right. But can you?
Manang Ambi Siosa. Thank you. Welcome to Empire of Arts. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for tuning in.
Record this, so it is
recorded. It's on.
Okay.
Danny Rose 9830.
So I was walking through the park with the cops.
Danny Rose 9830. I think Mr. Rose was the grand poobah supervising pig on the scene. Danny, I warned you that if you arrest me, I'm going to put you in a federal civil rights lawsuit. That's exactly what's going to happen, Danny.
Danny Rose 9830.
So I was walking through the park with the cops pulled me over there on the bike. Going through the parking lot. As I was going through the parking lot, I filmed the bikes. I said, "Well, guys, I'm just filming the bikes." And it started being
that's inside a crime scene.
He told me that.
I wasn't over there. I'll find out.
Go after bike cop. He told me to cut through the parking lot. I was doing it that. Can you just listen? My wrist is fucked up in the
Which one? You can listen to it. We got
which one? This one or this one? I'm a known journalist. I have a million subscribers. I'm not going to run left one. My wrist is. You guys see me? Your apathy in that left wrist.
Yeah, thanks, Dave. Use the pay apps or use Zelle. It's the best way to donate cash.
I don't see anything wrong in here. I don't see anything wrong.
This officer had no idea what happened. He was a new officer on the scene, and he's just trying to gather information to figure out before he gets put in the car why he's being put in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danny Rose.
Danny Rose?
Yep, sorry. It's upside down, so I'm trying to figure it out.
They put the cuffs on upside down, so it was really painful.
I was just walking through it. I'm a member of the...
We're trying to pull away every time you get handcuffs.
he called this he called this torture cops, which is not a torture cops.
Press. I'm known across the country. If they just let me walk through and not give me directives, I will.
Rich Mix Blog USA. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Thank you so very much. And also, happy birthday to you. Thank you.
Wouldn't have said anything to them. I was just
My sister.
from them. All I was doing, again, it'll be another $5 million lawsuit. That's what I do. This is what I do for a living. So,
Is that better though? That is loose. Sorry, I just need to make sure it's in policy, so I'm not
I
off
know you're not
circulation.
trying to hurt me, but
Sorry about that.
I just,
Yeah, you can turn right. Everywhere left is shut down.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
So if you can watch it, I
You
gotta
can't go that way.
76?
No, you can't go. You work there?
Yeah, I have my shirt on.
Why can't you do it?
Can you repeat that again?
The woman pulled up and was asking which way she could go, and it was a very polite conversation. I said, why can't he do it?
I don't even
Overturn jackboot because I'm not rich, because I'm doing this for you too. I'm not going to jail just for myself. I'm fighting for our rights.
think it's open.
No, I know. They called me in to work. That's why I was kind of confused. That's why I was like, when I saw the
Right
room.
now, I think it's closed. There's no cars that can go there. There's no pedestrians. But I gotta walk that way anyway. I'll walk you over there.
Yeah.
Just watch them. I gotta find out what they
it was
want.
the motorcycle cop.
Like that face is like cry for mommy. That's what it looks like. Cry for mommy because he got caught up from his lies and all of that stuff. You know. Because you know, he got on his place.
Got put in his place, needs to be spanked again.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that
Name it.
face. That freaking sad face because he got arrested. Of course, he's got like he's probably getting that huge fine. Huge fine. And now he is begging people to, you know, fund him to pay that fine. You know, at this point, man, I really wish these people understand who this guy is. Who the true caller, what is the true caller of this guy. I really hope they would know him. They will know him. But they were still blinded about him.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Of that gas station, he told me to help me with the gas station about the road. He literally told me that.
All right, let's go. Just watch him talk. Figure out. I'll be right back.
Mr. Rose, you don't have to watch me. I won't do anything that's unlawful. If you tell me I'm detained,
tell me
I
to
will
stay here.
remain detained.
So Mr. Rose was the supervisor in the scene. When they put the two phones together after they stopped the recordings, which I didn't ask them to do, which chills my First Amendment right. They turned my camera off. That'll be in the lawsuit. Then the butthurt pig pushed the record button again. Then they put both phones right on the hood of the car about 2 or 3 feet away from me. So I was trying to aim my voice towards the phone so people could hear what I was saying. And I wanted Mr. Rose to show that he was going to see the video. And I don't think I got that part.
I will not run. I will not break the law.
The phone's never shut off, though. It's been recording the conversation since they fell. He just cut it so it looked like it turned off. Guess what, Chille? They have cameras too.
Yeah.
It will come out.
They do. They actually have a cameras too. They have a body cam for a reason.
God bless you, Mike Allnut. Don't worry about it, brother.
I don't know. I don't know how you got through. I think it was supposed to be shut down.
Literally told me to have to leave the parking lot.
Okay. Yeah, that area is supposed to be shut down. It's like we've been getting people coming through here like, hey, you got to get out.
But he gave me.
Exactly, man. Like,
Yep, you're not the only one they told to get out of the crime scene, Chille. You're just the only one that decided to get combative.
you were not supposed to be in there. It doesn't matter if there's actually a crime or not. If there's no crime, it doesn't matter. You don't know the situation. You have no idea what is going on in there. Like what he said, he doesn't care if he's gonna get unalive on this one. You know what I mean?
Directed.
He doesn't.
Okay, tapping the phone, the bike's on the way. Can you get this right one too? Just a little bit. Yeah. You could put them on like bracelets, man. I'm not gonna try to get out of them. I'm not gonna run from you. I'm not gonna try to punch you.
You just need to do a little bit.
Yeah.
No,
I'm not
he'll
gonna do anything.
falsely claim police
You can look at my
brutality.
channel. I'm wearing it. It's called Delete Laws. It should be live now.
He always, didn't he? False accusation all the time, over and over and over again. Even though he's
Yeah.
losing, he's still fighting for it to lose.
Oh, I'm not live streaming. Just recording. Thank you, sir. Good. I appreciate that. Thank you. It's a little better. Yeah, thank you.
I don't know what the situation is.
The young cop, I think he was 27 years old. He was new. And the young cop was really, I think he was Hawaiian. He was overtly kind, which was honestly shocking how overtly kind he was. He really took a lot of time to loosen the cuffs 2 or 3 times for me. So I do appreciate that. I don't need to be tortured. I'll go with you. I won't break the law. So I do appreciate his kindness.
Oh snap!
I like how he says it as he breaks the law.
For what I'm saying, for my opinion, Chille have a new crush. Holy crap!
Certainly sounds like it.
Yeah, Chille have a new crush. Holy crap!
He did loosen those cuffs 3 times.
I'm known to be tough. I've done so many of them and I've seen so many of them. And they started giving me directives and telling me what to do.
Yeah.
I mean, are we still? Our camera's still rolling. You'll see. If you want, I can show you on camera where he told me go over there.
Okay, sis.
I did exactly as he asked. You can talk to him. I'm not going to run off, man. This is the name of my channel on my shirt.
The guy that was what?
The guy that didn't help you with the service.
Oh, well, this is the guy.
Oh, this is the guy right here. Okay.
Yeah, he was walking through the scene, and then he said, Tommy said, walk through the parking lot.
Yeah,
and so as
it's
he's
on
walking
camera.
through, he was recording the
bikes.
motorcycles.
Yeah, and they got mad. I was recording.
That's what he said. But
if I get arrested, I'll sue everybody here. All y'all will be listed.
I think
pull your phone out. Pull up DeCastro versus LVMPD. Take a look. And this will be my 3rd lawsuit. You can't touch me. I'm a member of the press. I invoked my First Amendment the moment I stepped on the scene. That Dunn's cap said to me, "Show me your press pass." You don't have to have a press pass. In case you guys didn't know that, there's no press pass.
Sure, 3rd lawsuit, right? Sure. On that.
But he didn't clarify that he hasn't won them yet. He's just filed them, and that's it.
Yeah.
They're not completed, and every time he has a court date, he finds a way to bail.
Exactly.
Thank you, Edie.
I invoke my First Amendment. That's it. From there, I'm now press. You cannot touch me as a member of the press. I may sue him anyway. He grabbed me. There's no reason to grab you. I'm not violent. There's nobody here endangered by my presence. Time, place, and manner. He's violating my rights. My rights are being violated every second I'm in this Georgia house.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Oh. We'll see what they want to do and what we'll do.
I was charged with obstruction and giving false information to a police officer.
Which is true. It's true.
You said you're a member of the press, and
yeah. Exactly. It's true.
You lied that you didn't go underneath the tape.
Hmm. That was actually the thing about the obstruction. And actually it's obstruction without violence. And at the same time, you are lying to the police officer. You you are yelling at the police officer at the same time. You are not supposed to be in there anyways. And you know, for Chille, he doesn't care.
I he said that I lied about being a member of the press.
You have issues.
You did.
You actually did. Like I said, you're not a press. You are a vlogger. You are a blogger. You're not a press. You're a blogger. You're a YouTuber. You're a nuisance.
To investigate a crime scene, you have to have that press pass.
Exactly. And it's not, you know, it was the officer that was actually requesting a press to come over to help them out with the investigation as well. It's them. It's them to call the press, not you to come over there. And you're not a press. No. No. You're not a press. You're just a blogger, mister. You're a blogger. A nuisance blogger.
Got some of these stupid stuff on your camera?
I've got my.
No, I mean, I'm sorry. You got other incidents on your camera?
With me?
Do you have multiple incidents on your camera that you need to download? Can you take more pictures?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I
so
haven't uploaded.
we'll take videos of all that, how it's set up, where the tape is, and everything, where the motorcycle's on.
Did you talk to the motorcycle cop or tell him?
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
Well, I can show you on my video. Before you arrest me,
Like all that it is like it's more of like pay attention to me. And you know, like I said, he is one of those rules for thee, not for me.
Yep.
So, you're right.
I will sue you guys.
That's fine. I've been sued before.
No, but I know you haven't.
Give me a second. So take pictures.
So just so you know, most of the cops in Las Vegas Metro Police Department have not been sued. We know this because we did the research for the first lawsuit that I filed that I'm about a year into now. Most Las Vegas cops have not been sued. And the people who sue Las Vegas.
Okay, Rich, thank you so very much, my sis. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and have a wonderful night. Have a good night. Have a good night to you. And happy birthday once again.
Vegas Metro Police Department, because they don't live in Vegas, they often let the lawsuit drop off. We did the research on this.
Where the tape's at, all around there. Well, do you have a camera?
Yeah, I guess no work today, guys.
That's what I figured.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
Yeah, you did the research for this, but you picked the words that you want. And the words that you picked doesn't make any sense anyways. It's nothing to do with all of this situation.
They're like, yeah, you look so you're gonna have to go home.
So you haven't downloaded the thing.
Right, guys?
Somebody died.
Then give me the computer and I'll do it. Give me that computer. And I'll do it on that.
Mr. Rose, I want to say this out loud because my camera's running. There's video evidence on camera that I was told to walk through that parking lot. If you don't take a look at it, it's negligence.
It's contentious right now because they're saying something else. There
Well, I
is
can show
tape
you.
up.
Thank you, sis. Thank you so very much for sharing the video. Thank you so much. Really helpful.
Yes, thank you. And he was told to cut through the parking lot, not go around and film the police.
Exactly.
Or go back in the crime scene.
I can show you.
No,
my camera's
I'm
still
not.
rolling.
There is tape up, and
I was told to walk through the parking lot. He told me to do it.
All right.
It's on camera. I filmed him saying it.
I can only do one thing at a time.
Can you take me out of the torture cuffs at least? I'm not going to run away. I'm a known journalist across the country. There's no reason to cuff me out.
I'm with him, so I'm his.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, we're about to leave now with the stove. We turn around. Just one.
I'm reading so many of Team DLZ comments, SWE Observer, John, so many of you guys, Gloria, longtime supporters, Johnny, he's never been sued, KT, so many of you guys. It's just, you know, I sometimes when I talk about my past and being arrested and stuff, I get a little teary-eyed and stuff. But when I got arrested in Ironton, Ohio, I decided that because almost every time I got arrested previously in my lifetime, before I became a known activist, when you get out of jail, you break down crying because you're treated so inhumanely. You know, the torture cuffs on my wrist. It's like, it's still, it's, you know, the thing is that they
Handcuffs are not inhumane, Chille.
No. And nobody treat you inhumane. Nobody. None of those police officers treat you like that. It was you doing it to yourself. Honestly, it is. And filing false accusation to the police officer for was that police brutality? Wow. Thank you, sis. Thank you, Rich Blog. Thank you so much, sis. And yeah, happy birthday once again. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you to continuously supporting us at the same time. Thank you so very much. It really helps my channel, our channel.
they leave you in cuffs.
Birthday again.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say, Chille, you're not going to get humane treatment when you're arrested because it's not a 5-star hotel, motel, celebrity spot. You're being arrested because you broke the law.
Yeah, you were there to learn your lesson. To learn that you actually break the law. So you won't do it anymore. And guess what? You always think that the police officer was in the wrong. They are there for a reason.
In the jail, and it hurts. It just leaves this cold pain on your hands. And so I just wanted to shout out to you guys, to Lori, to Captain Blackbeard, to Bruce. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate all of you. Dave, thanks. Cope Doggy Dog, love you, brother. Chuck, good to see you. Shanta, I just want to say thank you to you guys for coming in and showing your support when you guys know that there's so many people who don't give a damn about our rights at all.
You don't need to watch me. I'm not going to go anywhere.
That's policy. Somebody has to maintain.
I get it, but I'm not going to run. I understand. Why would I run and get a felony charge? I would never do that. It's so stupid. I get it. There's people who are on drugs.
You can't outrun me.
No. I believe
kidding.
you, bro.
I'm
49. How old are you?
32.
You would run me into the dirt, bro. I couldn't outrun you. Both of my knees.
He was thin and streamlined and in shape.
Oh, I told you. Chille have a new crush.
Yeah, you can't make that any more obvious.
I couldn't have outran him, especially in torture cuffs.
Been blown.
Oh man, you can see that reaction right there. He turns red. He is blushing. This guy is blushing.
And look at that flirty smile.
Yeah. Oh man, he have a new crush today.
Yeah, I couldn't outrun you. But it's on camera. My camera's still rolling.
Yeah. So was one of the communists that, one of the ones that arrested you, or somebody else completely?
They got mad because I told him, you're stupid. I don't have to have a press pass. It's a First Amendment right for me to film it. Yeah. I invoked my First Amendment right. This will be the third lawsuit against you guys. So be it. Eventually, cops will get fired, just like they did in Ohio, just like they did in Texas. They'll get fired.
Eventually.
Why'd you do this? Why'd you join this, dude?
Me?
Yeah. Why'd you join? Come on, this is a shit job.
No, I really do want to help people. So I don't like to be mean. If I could be nice to people,
no, you're
I'll
nice.
be nice.
I can see you.
I want to help out. I really do want to help people out.
This was a rookie cop, and he really went out of his way to.
And guess what? He said that right. He wanted to help people out. He wanted to help people out.
Yeah, but see, that's a personal offense for Chille.
Yeah. And that's the reason why he became a police officer. An actual job. An actual job. Mind you, it was an actual job. It's a life for them. For people who is a police officer, it was a life. It's a job. Compared to you, you don't have a job. All you have to do is harass a police officer and film the police officer as a blogger.
Never seen somebody with so little, practically nothing, be this entitled ever.
Man, I'm proud of this police officer for saying that actually, because actually they were actually doing their job, and this is part of their life, and they were doing this for living. But this is not living. What you were doing is hurting a lot of people. Actually, honestly, it is. It actually is. What you're doing is hurting a lot of people. People are, they're not supposed to be following all of that trifold and all that stuff. And when people get pulled over, they have to show their driver's license to identify themselves to the police officers. Because if they don't identify themselves, it just gets worse and worse and worse. They're gonna end up being locked up to jail, and it takes forever to investigate who they are. They've been examined in jail until they find out. I mean, God knows how long that takes. It might take weeks or maybe a month. You've been in jail for like forever until they find out who you are. If they don't show their identification.
Or like you've done in the past, Chille, give false information by giving them other names.
Exactly.
And that is actually on his record, his police record, that he does indeed have and is public.
Right? And like I said, you have to give your identification card to the police officer. You have to. If you don't, it's the proof if you are allowed to drive, because it says to your identification card and stuff like that. It's the proof that you are a fellow citizen in the United States. That's how it proves. And also it proves that was you. It's you. Because if you don't, like I said, yeah, you don't give your identification to the police officer, it feels it's gonna end up you're kind of like in prison. You'll be there for like a long time until they find out who you are. It takes a lot of process. Till they find out who you are. Well, there's a new technology now, by the way. All they have to do is just find your use your fingerprints just to identify who you are. But till then, they still gonna investigate that. There's another process that will investigate that to make sure if it's you, if it's actually you. But I don't think Chille would understand that. I don't think so.
Nope.
To be nice.
He rarely understands things that are outside his own head.
Exactly.
Actually kind of taken aback. I was kind of shocked that there was someone on the scene who, when I said these hurt, he said, turn around, let me fix these. And he's fixed my cuffs 3 times. Even when I got in the car to transport, I said, these are too tight. He stopped and fixed my cuffs. So thanks for being kind, dude. And he
made that cop stop just so he had to touch him again. Who complains about their cuffs being tight that many times?
All of our conversation will come out because anything that's public will be FOIA'd, so you guys will get to hear the whole conversation one day.
Well, no, you're
I'll
nice.
be nice.
I can see you.
I want to help out. I really do want to help people out.
You have been kind to me.
Yeah.
That's true. You have kind face and you've been kind.
Yeah.
Chille found his true love for his mind. Look at that. Look at how blushy he is.
Definitely in his own mind.
So I do this to help people. Unfortunately, you have to go through a lot of bad people to do the good. So.
And
hey, I mean, why not? It's Valentine's Day anyways. Oh man.
Drugs, people on drugs,
yep,
who will attack you.
Meth heads.
I know that. People on drugs who.
Oh no. I mean, shoot. Well, he said it anyways.
Hurt themselves.
Who hurt themselves because they're on meth.
Again?
On camera.
Twice already.
People can actually want to hurt other people and themselves without being on drugs.
Everything's on camera. The cop told me to walk through the parking lot. I'll get a settlement.
JT Soup, wrong profession to try to help people. I totally agree.
And by the way, from over there, you can't see there's containment tape over here.
No.
So I have no idea that I'm in a contained area. To me, when I cross over that road,
yeah.
To me, I'm now outside the tape. I didn't know there was another tape over here. You can't see it. You can see it. I can't.
BS. I didn't know there's another tape out there, or in here. You saw that with your own eyes. You have glasses for butt's sake. Oh man. You don't know there's a tape in there? You at the beginning of your video, you already saw that there's a tape in there, and you still came close to that thing.
And you commented on it.
Exactly.
And you went under it twice.
Yeah, exactly.
He knew there was tape there. He just likes to lie.
Oh God. So what do you think of that tape then? What do you think of that tape then? Just yellow tape?
Well, apparently the same thing he thinks of stop signs and red lights. They're just a suggestion.
See from over there that there's tape right there.
So the 76 is not blocked off?
No, it is. But when I was walking down the street, coming from there's a dispensary over there.
Okay.
I don't smoke, but there's a dispensary I passed. And then I was walking over here just to film what was going on, and I saw the bikes over there, and there's a bunch of people standing around. There's really no danger anywhere. There's no guns out, no crime scene, so there's no victim going on here. So I said I'll just walk over here and film these motorcycles. And I started filming the motorcycles, and they immediately surrounded me.
It's motorcycle, not motorcycle. It's motorcycle.
Started telling me, "Get out of here, you can't." And I said,
Well,
I've invoked my First Amendment right to be pressed. I'm just filming.
Everybody welcome Gary to Team DLZ. Thanks for becoming a member, Gary. I really appreciate it.
Yes. And the cops started giving me directives.
Yeah.
Tammy. Hey,
All right,
Greg.
So they're gonna book you.
So Greg, repost that in a second. I just want to note it. I got Greg up there now. Repost that in a second. I just want to point out some comments here. Tommy said they're upset because it was a fatal car wreck and there was nobody to rob or bully. They don't care if they get sued. They need to face jail time and accountability. I couldn't agree more. Cops may exhibit a nice personality on occasion, but allegiance to the force is first. I agree. And
Well, okay, Chille. They have a body cam for a reason. They read that. They read that in the court and all that stuff. They watch that on the court and see if there's something wrong or if there's anything bad that they do. But so far on their body cam is not showing that there's no bad thing that they can do. Yeah, you can sue them. You can try. Try and sue them. You're still gonna lose no matter what. Because you break the law. You're the one who break the law, and they were law enforcement. They have to do what they have to do to protect everyone, not just you, for everyone. They protect everyone. For you, for getting arrested, it's because you break the law. You were not supposed to be in that investigation. Yeah, of course, you're gonna get charged for obstruction. You are so brainless to understand this situation. So brainless. There's nothing going on in your head anymore. Nothing. It just flew out. It's just gone. You were just an idiot.
I'll just tell you what the guy said. When we were driving in the car, I had a conversation with him and I said, listen to me, dude. You're new. Over time, this job will ruin you. It'll ruin your soul. It'll ruin your spirit. And he said, that's exactly what my father-in-law is telling me. And I said, your father-in-law's right. He's still kind. He still has kindness in his heart because he's a rookie. He hasn't been completely indoctrinated into the thin blue line yet. And so, yeah, Wrights On says the worst thing you can hear from a cop is, I'm here to protect you. Let's go OTVO. A hammer sees only a nail. Cop sees only criminals.
Chille.
What?
He didn't even read what the guy said correctly.
No, of course not. Of course not. It's Chille.
And then someone said, not all cops are bad. But then Kevin replied with, most cops are bad. Most cops are bad. This guy's a rookie. He's not. Well, I'm not sure, Muffley, how much we're going to get.
And that doesn't mean that you're gonna have to push the guy to quit his job. That is his job. He's doing that for living.
From suing them. However, I haven't won a lawsuit yet. I'm still in federal court in 2 or 3. I'm 2.5, almost 2 years into Ironton, Ohio. Kent Freeman is almost 2 years into his lawsuit in Ohio. Yunez in Texas dropped his lawsuit.
And here's the thing, though. I've been asking this since the old live stream about what Mr. Chillito Maria de Castro was saying. You know, what, like, I've been saying this the whole time. What do you think would happen if there is no police officer? What do you think would happen if there's no law enforcement and there's nobody is gonna be a leader to all of us, to protect us or anything like that? What do you think would happen? It will be chaos. It will be chaos to everyone. There's no ruler. There's nothing. There's no alpha.
No one to protect you. No one to enforce the law. It would be complete and total chaos.
And everybody would be allowed to carry a weapon? Do you think that will be okay?
Well, and except for cops. His whole ideal now is that cops should only be armed with cameras. So they would have no way to protect themselves if a criminal was armed and came at them.
Yeah. See, it's going to be chaos. It's going to be chaos from all over the world. We need a police officer. We need a person who can stand up to protect us, which is the police officer. They are not tyrant. Okay, there is a bad cop, there is a good cop. There is a lot of, like, in the world history, there is actually a bad cop. It happens. Yeah, it's true. It happens. But there's also a good cop. But think of it. What would happen if we don't have a ruler? We don't have a person who can control any chaos in this world. It's always going to be bad. It's always going to be bad. There's a lot of unalive is going to happen in this world. That's why I truly respect and salute the police officer, because imagine where they go through and how they work hard for all of us to be safe in this world. It's not just the police officer, it's also the US armies or the army that was protecting our countries. It's kind of like the police officers too. They were protecting humanity. They were protecting people who is being endangered. Guess what? You call 911, who is going to come over to your house to protect you when you call the emergency? Who's going to come over to your house? Police officer.
And in hostage situations, who's going to help them? Somebody with a camera? What is that going to do?
Yeah. Somebody with a camera, what does that have to do? Nothing. Just film them. When the person was already been unalive, they cannot fight back anymore. Guess what? They're gone. They are gone. They are done. Because nobody protected them. The camera is not going to do anything. Yeah, you can just spread that all over the news or all over everywhere. You can make it all viral. You can get hates and likes. But that's not going to save the whole situation. Because all that it takes is just comments. That's it. Oh, it's them fault, or it's his fault, or oh, everybody's fault, or oh, you see, that's all you're gonna get, and nothing, exactly, nothing, nada, nothing. They're not gonna get anything for being safe. If you guys all know what I'm saying, you know, it's very important. It's very important that we have a law enforcement. It's very important that we have a police officer around. That's all I'm going to say.
I'm a year into my lawsuit here at LVMPD. In California, I have a state lawsuit that won't settle out until August or even early 2025. So it takes years. That's why people say, why are you crowdfunding? This takes years. This isn't simple. This lawsuit will take 2 to 6 years unless they settle amazingly quickly, which they may, because the evidence is clear. The evidence is clearly on video. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
What?
He said the evidence here is clear. I said, yeah, it's clear you broke the law.
Exactly. It's clear that you broke the law. This is the reason why you've been in jail for like 12 hours. I mean, that's not enough. That's not supposed to be 12 hours. It's supposed to be more than that. You're lucky it's 12 hours.
Well, it was a weekday, so he got lucky. If he'd done this on a Friday or weekend, he would have had to sit there the weekend.
Exactly.
Jill,
All right, man. So they're gonna book you in the jail. Okay.
And that question that he has there on screen, he'll never answer that. He will never tell his fans how much money he gets if he actually does get to win a lawsuit, which he has not done yet.
Yep, exactly.
You're going to be listed in the federal civil rights lawsuit. It'll be you that goes on it because you're the arresting officer.
I'm not making the arrest. I'm just transporting.
Cool. You got to do what you got to do. Can you loosen this a little more?
I will switch my cuffs out with
And then he did.
It's killing me. See this thumb right here? This is where they broke my thumb. Jesse Sandoval broke my thumb.
This thumb.
Got it broken.
Completely mangled. It was already a little damaged, and they just Jesse Sandoval.
It was his thumb. He was complaining. It was broken.
Oh my goodness.
So where's the cast?
Yeah,
Where's
Chille.
the medical slip?
Yeah.
Even a splint. something to prove that it's broken. If it's so mangled, how are you moving it so easily on screen?
You know, for a second, I thought he wants to high five because there's like that's the only proof that I can see in there. Because there's nothing to prove that he was hurt in that one.
Is this the same quote-unquote nerve damage issue? You know, the one where he claimed the cop gave him nerve damage, but it wasn't even the right nerve, and it was a self-made bruise, allegedly, even though it was obvious.
We've all ripped it back.
Can I at least call my nephew to get my dog, please?
Where's your dog at?
I don't want to tell you. The last time they arrested me, they tried to put my dog in pound. Just to be mean to me. And the dog's got nothing wrong.
You're right. That's why.
Yeah, I just want to call my nephew to get my dog. That's all. I'm not going to call anybody to attack you guys.
Acorn launchers. Said Shock Professor.
Do you have him identified already? No. If you arrested me, I'll give you my identification. That's what a law-abiding citizen. No problem. That's what a law-abiding citizen will do, and that's.
When you get arrested and you're under arrest, now there's a secondary crime if you don't give your ID. If they tell you, I'm charging you, I'm arresting you, now you have to give me ID, they could lie to you and get your ID. However, you may not, and I don't. When the cop...
No, Chille. They don't lie to you. Okay? Alright, first of all, if they got your identification card... Hold on. First of all, if they got your identification card, that means they just identify you. And also, there's an investigation whether you have a warrant or not. And if they do have a warrant, and if it was on the record that they have a warrant, they weren't going to lie to them. They were going to end up being arrested and try to fix that warrant. It's not them lying. Okay?
Guess what, Chille? You do have warrants. They're just not extraditable.
Yeah, exactly. They're not gonna lie to you. The system, the record is already in the system. The system is the one who's telling the proof. And that goes to the law enforcement, to the police officer. When that police officer review that, if they get the orders to arrest you because you have a warrant, yes, you're gonna get arrested. Okay? Police officers is not gonna lie to you. There's a computer. The computer is telling the truth. So there is no such thing as a lying over there. Okay?
And that being said, mistakes can be made on occasion from the computer, but it's not something that happens often.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. So if they
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Also, in all honesty, though, he does have warrants. They're just not extraditable. And he still is arguing, I don't have any warrants. They're in red, flashing on your public criminal record.
Cop tells me I'm going to arrest you now and I have probable cause to arrest. At that point, I give my ID because otherwise you get a secondary charge of failing to ID. When you are under arrest with probable cause, they're saying the probable cause is that I was obstructing and I was inside a crime.
Yeah, that's another charges right there. It's failure to identify yourself. That's another charges right there.
Word, Chille. Why is this so hard for him to understand? You could see him going under the tape. You can see him still in the crime scene. And he's still trying to argue he wasn't.
Exactly. I don't know how his viewers are not seeing this, honestly. Like, I saw it from my own eye that, oh man, this guy is breaking the law. And he literally went inside of that crime scene. Crime scene tape.
crime tape. The video clearly shows that one cop told me that, and then the other cop inferred even further.
And not just me. I'm not the only one who see that thing. Everybody else actually see it. Wake up, people. Come on. Wake up. You guys can see it. Can see what he did.
That we need to pull the crime tape back further. So that told me that I'm in a public space.
That's what I'll do. You shoot a text to my family to get me out of jail, please. I wish you no harm. I'm not oh, no. Come on, loosen that up. I got neuropathy. It's real bad. That left wrist is real.
They put the tight on too. They put the cuff on too tight.
Come on, bro. You can see it. You can see it. You can see my hand's fucked up.
My hand is fucked up.
It's the price you pay for being a freedom fighter, but there's just no reason to put these torture cuffs on me. I will not fight you guys. I will do whatever you ask me to do. There's no command you'll give me that I will not follow.
All right, what's your name?
Jose de Castro. Jose de Castro. My ID is on my phone. I'll be more than happy to give it to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh my God. What's your name, sir? 9/11/74. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I won't try to slip my cuffs. I won't try to fight anybody.
Give me 1 second real quick here. I need to fix something real quick here. Let me see if that messes up the video. Not sure if it will or not.
Just taking a haircut.
Okay, what's your social?
I'm not going to give that to you.
Can we get
Thank you. I won't try to slip my cuffs. I won't try to fight anybody.
Okay, what's your social?
I'm not going to give that to you.
Can we get the last four?
No.
No?
That's ridiculous.
Your phone number to reach you at?
No.
No?
No, sir.
I'm just your name and date of birth?
My name and date of birth is enough. And my driver's license.
I just wanted to mute my driver's license so that people couldn't hear my driver's license number.
You know,
Do you hear how he that's the third time that you're hearing him adjust the cuffs on camera. The third time we're hearing it on the audio on the camera. I don't know if any of you have ever had a cop adjust the cuffs 3 times. It's matter of fact, it's never happened for me. The only time I was ever put in torture cuffs in front was in Ironton, Ohio. And in Ironton, Ohio, I'm both like Lex Luthor, hated on that level, and I'm also like Michael Jordan in Ironton, Ohio, loved on that level. So
No, Chille. No. Lex Luthor is a very smart guy. Lex Luthor is a very smart guy. So is Michael Jordan. He is a very smart person. You cannot compare yourself to them. You are one of the brainless person who don't know what you were doing. Lex Luthor is actually smart. He find a way. Lex Luthor, he find a way to defeat Superman. He find a way how to defeat Superman. Did you find a way to defeat who you want to defeat? No, you didn't.
You failed to deny your own criminal record.
Yeah, exactly. and for my opinion, okay, all right. Let's say Lex Luthor found the kryptonite. He actually defeated Superman. He does. Even Batman does. They actually defeated Batman using the kryptonite. Man. I'm sorry. Yeah, they actually defeated Superman. Because they were very smart. They are very smart. They think to their head. I'm saying like sometimes Lex Luthor is not that smart because he always commit crime and all that stuff. But you, Chille, you can never be smart. Never, ever, ever. And I bet you are not gonna win as a governor. Never will. Never. Okay? What? I mean, talk about talk about comic book nerd. I am a comic book nerd. That's why I know all of that stuff. Well, they were smart, for my opinion. You cannot compare yourself to them. Okay, you are not Lex Luthor. No, no.
When the police arrested me in Ironton, Ohio,
Seriously,
they put the torture
comparing
cuffs in the
Lex
front.
Luthor to him?
But I've never had a cop adjust the cuffs 3
They were
times for
smart.
me, ever.
Mr. Rose, it's my camera's rolling. I'm telling you right now that I have video evidence of the
Oh,
cop.
delete laws. What's up, man?
That's
How you
right. Listen to me.
doing? Love your page.
He knows I will sue you. You will be listed. You have the responsibility to look at my footage and show that the cop told me to cut through the parking lot. You have that responsibility. If you
I can look at the footage
if you neglect it, I do, because I want you to take me out of these torture cuffs, make them say they're sorry, and I'll go home.
He wants us to look at it.
They won't say they're sorry.
So then the cop who said it's delete laws, he said he kind of morphed in front of me, to be honest. He went from human form where he came up and said, "Oh, delete laws, love your page." And then I said, "I want you to take me out of the torture cuffs and have them apologize because I don't want to."
Isn't that like a sarcasm? Oh, delete laws. I love your page. It sounded like a freaking sarcasm.
Yeah, it did. He totally missed it.
I don't want to waste my time suing cops. I don't want to take taxpayer dollars. I don't want to crowdfund people to sue these cops, but it's necessary.
Yeah. Yeah. That's right. Yeah.
I don't want to waste my
Right.
time suing cops, but I'm going to put myself in a position where that is my only option to do.
Yeah. Saying that you don't use people's money to sue the cops.
Well, you're crowdfunding to get money to sue the cops.
Exactly. Dude, stop lying, man. I mean, even if he lies, it's slid out. Always slid out. Like, I don't know how these people don't get it. I really don't. It's just shocking.
He says one thing and backtracks. Not like constantly. It's always, oh, I'm gonna do this, but then he'll turn right back around 5 minutes later and be like, but I didn't do that. You just said you were going to do it.
Right?
If they don't follow the rules, if he doesn't take me out of the torture cuffs, if he doesn't tell them, if he doesn't say, we've made a mistake here, we're not going to do it again, then they're going to do it again. And I have to sue them for that. But I don't want to. I want to spend my time working on the things I'm working on.
You have the responsibility to look at my footage and show that the cop told me to cut through the parking lot. You have that responsibility. If you
I can look at the footage
if you neglect it, I do, because I want you to take me out of these torture cuffs, make them say they're sorry, and I'll go home.
He wants us to look at it.
That's not going to happen. This is a fundraiser, y'all. Listen, my PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle's listed below. I'm only asking for $5 or $10 from each person. I'll give you guys the totals tomorrow. My Cash App, Venmo. Oh, I still had money on there from Chevy for Jason Dollarhide. So minus the Chevy money that he sent $300 for Jason Dollarhide.
Here we go. E-bagging again. E-bagging again. He's e-bagging money again.
Oh wait, that Jason Dollarhide was from a while ago. Why does he still have the money if that was for him?
You know how Chille is. Oh man.
I still have that on my PayPal because I didn't want to take it off. I
Money for a long time now.
didn't want to have the money in my account. I just wanted to leave it there. And then we used Felicia's money, and I sent Jason Dollarhide $200 last time. We're gonna be sending him another 100 this next week, and we'll consistently give Jason $100 every week while he's in the dungeon. But this is a crowdfunder, and that's why I'm not asking you to break your piggy bank. I know a lot of y'all are not Felicia, you're not Chevy, you're not Chuck, you're not Dan Hanlon, you don't have, And Dan Hanlon's not rich either. But if I'm only asking for $5 or $10 from each person, if you could do a 20, amazing. But I don't want you to break your piggy bank. I'm asking you to skip your Subway sandwich tomorrow. Where you would spend $14.99 at Subway, donate it to me so that I can hold these pigs accountable. That's what I'm asking.
See that right there? that is the one I'm talking about. That's the one that I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. You guys are wasting your food money to give it to Mr. Chille Grifter over here for nothing. Instead, I would prepare to buy a Subway better than helping this guy. You know what I mean? I would prepare buying Subway or any food better than helping this guy.
Insult both Subway and Chille in the same sentence.
Right. Oh.
Asking for. Not asking for you to, I don't need you to take half of your paycheck, and I don't want it. I want $5 to $20 from every person, and I want to crowdfund this money. And I'm going to, just so you know, my nonprofit, the state is going back.
Ding Lilis, Kuya Ding Lilis, thank you for tuning in. Welcome to Empire of Arts. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to Empire of Arts.
And forth with me right now, but early next week, the nonprofit should finally be done, and we'll use the nonprofit for Press with Rancor in Michigan, because we have an attorney coming out of Detroit to represent Press with Rancor. I'm using attorneys from now on because they screw us if you're pro per. So please pull your phone out right now, donate $5, $10, $15, $20. Don't break yourself, because with 1,000 people here between Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube.
You just said it. Don't break yourself. But you want them to break themselves for you. You want...
I remember a certain law scholar saying that he didn't care if his fans starved. They had to give him money.
Right? Oh, man.
If every person donates $5 or $10, $20, we could really create a substantial fund. And I'll take any excess and I'm going to put it into my nonprofit. I'm really serious. Like, this is what I'm going to do the rest of my life. I will continue to ask you for $5, $10, $15, $20 until I'm dead, because I'm not going to do anything else. This is my calling. This is why I was born.
In my life, because I don't have to do anything else. Just admitted it.
And isn't that against TOS once again saying that, you know, on a live?
Oh yeah, pretty much everything he's doing against TOS. And then he wonders why his videos get deleted. No wonder, Chille.
Exactly. He okay, I don't want to explain it, but he made inappropriate videos once again, and those videos got deleted. And then he questioned, why do YouTube deleted it? And I'm like, well, ask yourself, why do YouTube deleted it? I mean, you have the recorded. Maybe you can watch that thing by yourself and see it to yourself. And I don't think you can see it, because, you know, it has to be somebody else to see it. Why YouTube deleted it, not you, Chille, because like you're not gonna understand why YouTube deleted your video. For you, what you were doing was right, but for Mr. YouTube, or for some other people, for the real human being out there, that they will see that video, there's a lot of wrong on that video. I am not gonna explain it because I'm not allowed to. I will not gonna say it.
Well, what I was gonna say is, I tell him to read the terms of service, but we all know he can't get that right either, because he'll just pick and choose what he wants to believe out of it.
Exactly.
So it's not really of any help trying to educate him.
Mr. Chille.
All right, bring it over.
It's not gonna happen.
Get his phone if he wants us to look through it.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
No, not look through my phone. I want to show you.
No, I'm not.
But I can show you who it was. Can you take the
Who told you to cut through?
Which
We're not getting second one.
What, here? This one? Let me see, sir.
This is the reason why I don't want to watch some of his video. The only reason why I want to watch this, the only reason why I want to watch him, is because I wanted to see the arrested video that he is actually getting arrested. Look at that T-shirt saying "We don't stop." You're not gonna be able to see it because I'm trying to cover the logos because of my watermarks.
Let me put it in my hand. I'll tell you.
I'm wearing the We Don't Stop hoodie.
And he is happy about it.
You're wearing your own merch. Big surprise, Mr. Grandism.
Right.
got the We Don't Stop. There it is right there. There it is right. And there's the gentleman right there. Let me show him big. This guy right here was super kind. And I was honestly.
Oh man. This is his man crush right here. Right there. You can see it. That is his man crush.
Extraordinarily blown away that he was super kind. I just couldn't believe it. And you got to factor in that he's a rookie. Bruce, good to see you. Cope Doggy Dog. Torture Custer, always torture, said Chainsaw. Chainsaw Cat, so true. Deanna's in here.
No, it's not. It's not a torture.
It's not.
It's not a torture, cops. It's not a torture at all. They made the handcuffs to protect everybody else, to protect the police officers, and it's not just the police officers, it protects everybody. It makes everybody safer because you never know what the person who's getting arrested capable of. You never know what they were going to do. What if they were going to run over and then unalive people?
And see, this is why I say he needs a run-in with Mr. Buzz. He'll stop complaining about torture cups being tortured.
Exactly. Ah, man. Why is always a handcuffs torture for him? It's not a torture. They made it steel because it has to be steel.
We all know why.
What?
We all know why. He can't handle a little bit of pain.
Kevin Brzezinski's in here. Brick, John L. Appreciate you. We Don't Stop. Thanks for the super chats, John.
You gotta understand about him. He thinks being arrested should
Thanks
be
for stopping by the page, my
treatment.
friend, but don't come back. Douglas. Ooh, man. Ooh, gosh. Why you gotta be bashing Jew? Not all Jews are Benjamin Netanyahu, okay? Not all.
Given your meals, you should be treated like royalty. That's his idea of being arrested. And honestly, what does that teach you? It doesn't teach you anything. You're rewarding bad behavior at that point. And we all know what happens when that goes on. You get people like Chille.
Exactly. That's the truth.
All Americans are Donald Trump or Joe Biden. So easy. I'm Colombian Jew. Take it easy, okay, bro?
Wait, what? I mean, I'm not going to religion or anything like that. What? You okay? So at the beginning, you are in a different religion, and then a different religion, and then a different religion, and then you became what? Now you are a Colombian Jew. Doesn't make. What's going on with you?
Anybody who is new to him, this is the information you need to educate yourself on, especially if you are thinking you're a new fan of his and want to stick up for him. This man lies. We've known him since majority, probably really close to the beginning, if not at the beginning. And yes, I have educated myself on him, so I know what I'm talking about when I correct him.
I do
this
too.
Man does constantly lie.
Yeah, I do too. Okay, he had that video that was actually saying that he doesn't believe with anything and all that stuff, and now he believes in anything. He believes in gods and all that stuff, and now he is a Colombian Jew.
But you miss the conversation when he said drugs helped him meet God in tree form and talk to him?
Oh man. Oh man. Oh no. Oh man.
This is what I'm saying. He is crazy.
Yeah, this is the reason why he's a lol cow. He's an actual lol cow. I would say he's not okay.
I have heard this man say he has been everything. He's been Catholic, he's been Christian, he's been Buddhist, he's been nothing at all, he's been atheist. He's just gone down the line where he wants to use this innuendos. Like, I will say I'm this to push this agenda, and then tomorrow I'll be something else to push another agenda.
Yeah. Now that's new. Now he's Colombian Jew.
I think he started saying that when the war started. Then all of a sudden he was Colombian Jewish.
Yeah.
There's no background to it.
Yeah.
There's no proof that there's background to it, or that he actively participates in the religion whatsoever. But that's basically when it started, is all of a sudden that came out.
Yeah.
But he doesn't practice the religion. He doesn't go into anything. And he doesn't even practice the holidays or anything like that.
No. He doesn't. Just like the other one that we watch. It's like the other one that we watch, pretending that they're not I can't say it in our words. Pretending they are, but they're not. You know what I mean? It's that person. I don't want to say her name or anything like that. Like, she said she was this such and such, and then turns out she's not even paying attention to what the rules is and how it's supposed to work and all that stuff. Like, I mean, I would call this person, this kind of person, they were one of those people that hiding behind their mask, if you know what I'm saying, right?
Absolutely.
Take it easy on the Jews. I don't like what Benjamin Netanyahu is doing, but not all Jews. Matter of fact, most Jews are wonderful people. The government of the Israeli government is going too far and killing too many people.
And this is why this is why this video is about to get deleted. I'm sorry, but I gotta skip this thing because I don't like talking about that situation, because that is out of the line. That is out of the line. We're not supposed to be talking about that. And why do you want to touch that thing? That is not you to touch it. You're not a press. You're not a reporter. You're not a license for that. You are a blogger. Sir, you are a blogger. Do you understand what a blogger is? You're a blogger. You're a YouTube blogger. Skip that video.
So Hanshaw was fired from the Ironton Police Department just 1 week after I reported that he was patting down girls in the bathroom. Did you know that? Did you know Deputy Hanshaw was fired after I made the video and made the announcement?
Exactly.
I guess you didn't know that, Adam. But thanks for coming by the channel, Adam. You're probably just on the wrong channel, so let me send you packing. It's the same. I can't believe it's just the same thing.
On his lie about getting police fired.
Yeah.
He's never gotten a cop fired.
No.
Actually, Adam, just a month ago,
Yeah, exactly.
Hanshaw was fired from the Ironton Police Department just 1 week after I reported.
Well, it's not because of you, Chille. It's not because of you. They got fired because of their actions. It's not you. It's not you. You're not the one who helped him to get fired.
Reported that he was patting down girls in the bathroom. Did you know that? Did you know Deputy Hanshaw was fired after I made the video and made the announcement? I guess you didn't know that, Adam. But thanks for coming by the channel, Adam. You're probably...
From my understanding. And that was before he covered it.
Yeah.
And he was already being investigated. He had nothing to do with that cop getting fired.
Exactly. Like I said, he's not a reporter. He's not a reporter. He is not a press. He doesn't have a license to be press. And definitely he is not a constitutional law scholar. He's nothing but a nuisance, a blogger. I admit, I mean, for me, myself, I do agree that I am a blogger too. In fact, all of the YouTubers are a blogger. All of the YouTubers are blogger, except for the real lawyer that created their own YouTube. They are actually a real lawyer. But still,
Or real press.
yeah, a
There's
real
a lot of news
press.
reporters that have their own news channels.
Exactly. But at the same time, still, they are still a blogger. Because, you know, they make their, as soon as you make an account from YouTube, you are still a blogger. Unless you have a real license of being a lawyer or being a press or a reporter. Chille, you're nothing but a lol cow. A blogger. I mean, I'm not saying all the bloggers are lol. Him, he is. Chille, you're nothing but a lol cow. A nuisance.
We just on the wrong channel, so
A liar.
let me send you packing. Now, if we were on the street, Adam, you'd be able to approach me with the camera and I couldn't stop you. I couldn't delete you. But on my page, on a private server where they can ban my videos if they don't like them, I can ban people. So you're gone, bro. Take care of yourself.
Oh goodness me, if somebody has an opposing opinion.
What's that?
I said because, oh goodness me, if somebody has an opposing opinion.
Right?
That's all he does. If I disagree, I delete.
And I bet you that Adam is already blocking his channel for sure.
Oh, for sure. Anybody that brings truth to his channel is immediately deleted.
It's so funny. It's, oh, Felicia, you're here and you're angry. I know, me too. I'm all right. Listen, let me guys tell you. Let me tell you a little bit about
Listening for Chille is gonna make you angry. It is actually gonna make you angry.
the dungeon. The dungeon. Okay, so the people in the dungeon. You know, when I go into a dungeon, I shut up, and I mind my.
Okay. All right. Let's do a bingo here. What kind of movie is he talking about this time?
My own business, and I'm very quiet.
At a movie. He doesn't shut up when he gets put in jail. We heard his police footage. And the time he got arrested all the way to booking, he never shut up. He cried like a baby the entire car ride.
When I go to the dungeon.
He cried while in booking.
And because I understand that I could be killed in that dungeon, that if I start running my mouth or popping off or screaming or crying.
Exactly why your video is not being, I don't know. It's not being, it's always been deleted. You're always talking about that on a live thing.
That the people in the dungeon can kill me. Because I went into the dungeon and I was quiet, didn't say anything, didn't involve myself with anybody, just minded my own business. None of the dungeon masters attacked me or were mean to me in any way. All of the dungeon, all the people in the dungeon they don't look you in the eyes. So there's a bunch of people who are in shackles in the dungeon, and then the people who work in the dungeon, they look at each other, but when they pass by you, they never see you. They never meet eyes with you, because you're in the dungeon and you're.
Exactly. Why?
Do people like have to look at you and acknowledge you in your mind?
And the fact is, you're not that important.
Exactly what I'm saying. Why does someone have to acknowledge you when they pass you? Why does somebody have to look at you when they pass you? You're not important.
all these people care about is finish their documents and get out of the jail.
Yeah,
What?
get the job done. Make sure everything remains working correctly.
Yeah, why do they want it?
And if he wasn't such a scared little beta boy, he would have made trouble in there. But he knows that the other prisoners wouldn't have stood for it. If he gets tortured in there, that's his own fault because he couldn't shut up.
Right? Erok and Alexandra. Thank you. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to Empire of Arts. Thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it.
You're looking through the glass window of the cell that you're in, and it's a dungeon, and they just as they look around the room, they never make eye contact with you. So they never have any sort of real interpersonal relationship with you. The worst thing I saw was a mandatory blood draw where a half a dozen of the people who work in the dungeon held a guy down and they drew his blood, and he was crying and he was screaming and crying.
He was
I saw
all
that.
in everyone else's business.
What's that?
Big surprise. He was in other people's business.
Yeah. He just won't let it go. He just, he have to be on somebody else's business. He don't want to mind his own. Even when he is in jail, he's still gonna be like that. I think even if he gets into prison, he's still gonna be like that. He's forever gonna be like that.
And either way, if it was a mandatory blood draw, it was needed, and there was reason behind it. So mind your own business, Chille.
Yeah, mind your own business.
That happened. Another guy came in and he was crying from the time he came in. It was Valentine's Day. He wanted to spend the night with his girl. His name was James, and he was black, about 6'5", had really long dreads that were really coolly manicured together, braids that were really cool the way they were manicured. I don't know if that's the right term. And he was crying, and he was crying and saying, I wanted to spend the night with my girl. And he said, I should be making love with my girl right now. And he was full on crying. And when he finally, he'd been crying for like 5 or 6 minutes straight, and all the guys who work in the dungeon were really getting sick of him crying. So when James looked over at me, he looked at me and I said, it's for him to calm down, because yeah, my resolve is absolutely out of this world. Oh, Mr. Waldo Baldo, you're so sweet. Just so you guys know, there's a lot of people in the world who do a lot of things. I get sent a lot of screenshots of people say things, whatever. I see it. Please don't waste my time with haters sending me their videos or screenshots of their comments. But someone sent me a screenshot of some comments, and what they were sending me was Mr. Waldo Baldo in the comments. He was over on some horrible channel, and he was literally standing up for me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. I don't recognize troll channels. I don't get involved with them. But Mr. Waldo Baldo, I've never said it because I
We are muted. I didn't know that. Oh no, my bad, my bad, my bad. That was actually totally, totally BS for my opinion, because you know you end up doxing people who hates you. Sorry, I just repeated what I said earlier. Um, um, you are actually doxing them and sending threat to all of the people that you hate, that hates you. You are lying. Mm, mm. I don't want to curse. It's making me curse. It's making me want to blow up right now.
Yeah, like I said, he has doxed innocent people who knew nothing about him and made up such horrible lies about these people. And they were really nice people who did not know who he was. He got the identification wrong and never apologized for it.
I don't recognize troll channels and stuff, but thank you for fighting for me, man. You know, I think you're wasting your time with those boot suckers. I think you're wasting time with bootlickers. Mills, where are you? Is Mills in here? Mills, send me your full name and your mailing address. Mills, there you are. Mills, for the love of God, go to my website, delete laws, go to contact and put this is Mills and send me your full name and mailing address. I have a trifold and cop card for you. 2 cop cards and 2 trifolds, Mills, that I have for you because someone bought you one. So I'm going to donate you one. And I'll do the
Okay. Alright, hold on. Why am I getting muted all the time? I'm not pressing the mute. I am not pressing the mute at all.
same deal for everybody else.
Hold on, hold on. Yeah, and when you sorry, I am getting muted over and over and over again. Jesus, I'm not even pressing the mute button. Okay. See, now it makes me forget what I'm gonna say. Where was I again? Okay. Well, here it is. He will give you that trifold because he wanted to know your address. He wanted to know where you live at, and he wants to dox you. That's what it is. Just giving him your full information. Just in case you hate him, now he's gonna, he's gonna send you a threat after that. Right?
Yeah, if you ever disagree with them, all your info is going to be put out there.
And he's gonna spread it everywhere. Did these people actually? I don't know. Can they please? I'm hoping.
A lot of them have woken up, and they've been destroyed by Chille, sadly.
Else here today. I'll do the exact same deal that I always do. If you get a trifold, one that I send you, I'll give you another trifold and a pair of cop cards. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. If you guys get a trifold, I'm going to give you a trifold, another trifold, and a pair of cop cards with it for free. I'm going to put it into your order because people give to me and I'm going to give back. I'm just going to keep on doing what I do.
They're giving you money and you're giving them useless items.
Exactly.
It's not going to get them out of jail. It's not going to get them out of tickets. It's completely useless.
And it actually get them more arrested. That trifold is a huge lie. It gets you more in trouble when you get pulled over by police officers. Because what it
Especially
is,
when you failure to identify.
exactly, because what it is what it's gonna tell you is you have the right to remain silent. He wants you to sit down to your car and do not open your window and do not answer the police officer, whatever police officer was asking you, if you have your driver's license and the proof of your insurance and your registration. He wants you to not comply into the police officer, and guess what's the result of that if you do that stuff? The police officer is gonna call backup, and then more backup, because they don't know what's going on in your car. They don't know what's going on in there because you're being, like, quiet, silence, and not even talking. And if you continue not complying to the police officer, it's gonna end up they will break your glass and you're gonna get arrested for not complying. And if you keep on fighting the police officer, you end up getting arrested for resisting at the same time, and that could be worse. That trifold, even if you give the police officer the trifold, those trifold are useless. They were just gonna read that and they just gonna toss it and still gonna ask your driver's license and your registration. The best way to respond to police officer is be polite, open your window and give them your driver's license, and when the police officer asks you for your proof of your insurance or your registration, your registration, give them your registration, prove your insurance, and your driver's license. So in that way, they will study who you are. They will find out if you have warrant or anything like that. They're not gonna blame you, but after that, they're gonna give it back to you with a ticket, citation, or whatever, and then they're gonna tell you what's wrong. Why did they pull you over? And that's it. After that, you can take care of that ticket. You can take care of that ticket by yourself. It's not like you're gonna have to, argue with a police officer all the time when you got the ticket. No. If you want to argue about the ticket, you go to the court and fight with it. You can hire a lawyer, whatever you want to. It's a simple thing to do. Very simple. But this Chille guy is gonna make it difficult for you, and he's gonna get you more in trouble. If you guys understand what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, it's very simple. It's very simple. If the cops tell you to roll down your window, roll down your window.
When the cops tell you to give them the ID, give them the ID, not an illegal photocopy.
Exactly.
Let me see if I get the Venmo. There it is from Greg. Thanks, you guys. So this is a crowdfunder. I'm trying to raise $5, $10, $15, $20 from each and every person if I can. Try to create a big fund. Any excess money that comes in from this fund is going to go into the nonprofit called We Support People, which should be done next week. I've had 2 or 3 back and forths between LegalZoom and the state, back and forth, and we've been mailing. You have to snail mail for your nonprofit organization. I had to have 3 directors, and there's 3 people in here who are directors. There's 3 people in the chat right now who are directors on the nonprofit. 100% of the money from the nonprofit will go towards helping people. There may be some administration stuff. I'm talking, if you look at other nonprofits, like look at Oprah's nonprofit and The Rock's nonprofit, 1/3 of that money went to administrators and red tape. The nonprofit called We Support People, almost 100% will go towards people that we're going to support and we're going to help, starting with Press with Rancor. I'm going to take any excess that we get from this fund and I'm going to put it into We Support People, and then I'm going to give it to Press with Rancor.
Oh, don't even get me started with that press. Oh, man.
And why is he comparing himself with celebrities?
Right? He's one of those turn back to your car. Turn back to your car. He turned and look at his car. That's how brainless he is. And then continuously stay in there and film the person who got pulled over. And the cops are telling him, if you come close, you're gonna get arrested for obstruction. And guess what? He come close anyways. So that's why he got arrested, for obstruction. That's how brainless that guy is.
And then was surprised he got arrested.
Exactly. And then and then he said to the police officer, "You've done butt up. You've done butt up." I can't say the whole, the whole detail that he said. But you've done effed up. But dude, they don't done effed up, my man. You are the one who get yourself arrested by not following the police officer, what he said. Plus, you're not supposed to be there anyways. You are not supposed to be there in that investigation. If the police officer pulled over somebody, you are not supposed to be carrying in there, becoming a freaking entitled person to come close to investigation. What if the person that they pulled over is carrying something that will unalive you? It's for your own safety. It's not just for the police officer's safety. It's for your own safety. You never know what's gonna happen to you. You never know who the person they pulled over with. You know?
Yep.
Attorney, who we have now located. And the update on Press with Rancor is we have found an attorney to represent Press with Rancor, a high-powered attorney in Michigan. And we're right now working out the details to hire him. Oh, no. So for Charlie Bear, just so you know, that same copper who loosened my handcuffs 3 times, he gave me my phone, and I text my family. My family came to the scene. My assistant JB showed up. They took Charlie within 15 minutes. Charlie was in the car for 15 minutes, and it's like 50, 60 degrees in Vegas right now. I think 48 to 55.
Did he lost Charlie? Did he? I'm hoping somebody adopted Charlie though.
Oh, I so hope so. Get that dog in a better situation.
I know, right? Man, I feel bad for that dog.
5 degrees at night. Someone can fact check me on that. And Charlie was in the car perfectly content. My assistant JB grabbed Charlie and the pillow that he rides on and took him to his house. My assistant then went and sat outside of the jail all night and waited for me to get out of jail, and was there waiting when I walked outside of the door. So big shout out to JB. Thank you so much, dude. Like, having JB has just helped me so much. I have not heard yet. I have just so you guys know, I have surgery today. I'll no longer have a flipper today. I'll have teeth implanted in my teeth today, right there. And it's so funny because in my head, so I have a thumb surgery, but in my head when I was in jail, I thought today was my thumb surgery and my teeth surgery was on a different date. I'm not going to say the date.
It's because like he got arrested and have handcuffs. He's gonna have surgery because eventually that hurts him. All of that thing hurts him. What?
Well, this is the first time hearing about the thumb, but I haven't been keeping up.
So I literally confused them. I thought I had surgery on my thumb today because I get surgery on my thumb to fix this damaged thumb from being damaged by Jesse Sandoval. And there was already a little previous damage, but Sandoval then locked it by ripping on my thumb. So really excited about that. Real excited about that. I don't have any updates yet for
Having surgery.
What happened?
Right in the head. Who is excited about having surgery?
Yeah.
Even people who go in for plastic surgery, I've heard, are anxious. They're not excited about it. The end result, maybe, but they're not excited about going in for surgery, Chille.
I mean, I would understand if they say I'm nervous for my next surgery. I'm not excited. I'm actually worried about my next surgery or something like that. Excited. It's like another form of like freaking whatever world of Chile is. Like
Oh
holy
no, I
crap.
know what he's thinking. I'm going in for surgery of it $signs because he can use that in the lawsuit. But he needs to prove that that damage happened that day, which the doctor can be able to tell around about when it happened.
For Craig, not yet. I don't yet. Thank you so much. I appreciate it so much. I mean, the comments in this are just so cool. There's so many people. Liberty Chick, Gregory, John, Light Worker. Thank you so much, Jim. That is really funny. That is funny. I hope that's true. Actually, you know that. I hope that he is. To be honest with you, I really hope that he is doing exactly what you're saying. So, last announcement, and then I will get the flock out of here. I'm doing a fundraiser right now. So if you watch this video tomorrow or later today, this is a fundraiser. Please, if you would, donate 5, 10, 15, 20 bucks. Don't break your piggy bank. If you have 25 or 50 and you're one of those guys that has that money or one of those girls that has that money, amazing. Thank you.
Don't. $20. You can just buy some like whatever food you want from $25 or $20 or how many dollars you have. Just buy food. It's worth it. At least you use it for having your food and all that stuff. So you won't be starved anymore or anything like that. But wasting your money for this guy, for this person, is not actually worth it. It's really not worth it. Really is not worth it.
Thank you. I will reveal the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and Zelle receipts tomorrow in full, like I always do. And then anything extra past the $5,000 that I need to raise to pay my lawyer, to pay for the bail, to pay for the $402 to file the federal civil rights lawsuit, I will transfer over to the nonprofit that should be going next week called We Support People. So that nonprofit should be up tomorrow. That's great. That's super great. If Lackluster did a video on Craig, that's amazing. That's amazing. You know, all lack.
Okay. That is done for that one. I'm not going to continue that because that one is like, you know, thanking his fans or whatever.
Oh, thank you. I'm over listening to Mr. Boring.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, and for all the Charles Angels that get over here, thank you so very much. Mama Nelia Riggs at TBUSA, Mama Maurice Monterde, thank you so very much for tuning in. Inde May, thank you so much. Rich Blog, thank you so very much for tuning in as well. My sis, both of my sister came over here actually. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate. And also happy birthday, belated happy birthday for Miss Rich Blogs, and for all the people that comes over here. Negativity, Chill Rabs, Ambiciosa, and also Kuya Ding Lilies, one of our moderators of Empire of Arts here in our channel. Thank you so very much for tuning in. And also I would like to thank Eric and Alexandra. Thank you so very much to tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in Empire of Arts Entertainment Show. You guys are all welcome. Please share, like, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified for the new live stream that we are about to put in, and also the new videos that we just put in. Okay. Anyways, if you want to get a hold of us, you can also click the link in the description down below for our Discord channel to get more updated and get a hold of us in there. You guys are all welcome to join our Discord channel. Like I said, it was linked in the description down below. So anyways, thank you guys for tuning in, and we are Empire of Arts Entertainment Show. See you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.
Good night, everyone.